bawala die die, badaya, badaya, bawala die die, badaya, bawala die die, bada, da da da, wala die die, badaya, bawala die die, badaya, badaya, bawala die die, badaya, bawala die die, bada, da da da, wala die, badaya, bawala die die, badaya, bawala die die, badaya, bawala die die, bada, da da da, wala die, badaya, bawala die die, badaya, badaya, bawala die die, badaya.
What are the Daniel, what are hang God, Daniel. Oh, what a day. Well, my name is Blakk Rasta, and I want to say thank you so much for coming along with me on this very precious journey of Pan-Africanism and consciousness. This is the Black Pot, aka Kuku Show, where we speak truth to power. Now, here we don't criticize, but if we must criticize, we'd only do that on one condition. Yes, to build and not to destroy. We are in the service of God and country. From the news reel, we always keep it real. This is the nation of opinions. And it's known as Opinionation. My brother, my sister, this is the Black Pot, brought to you by the kind courtesy of Mark Bansi. Now, the first thing I want to look at today is coming from Ghana Web. And it says, this should be the last time you disrespect chiefs. And this is attributed to somebody, the LPG organizer. And he wants Nana Akufo-Addo. I read, Yao Asanitano, national organizer of the Liberal Party of Ghana, has strongly cautioned President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo regarding his actions towards chiefs in the country. Yao Asanitano expresses concern that it is high time the president refrained from publicly disrespecting the revered chieftaincy institution. The president's action in the public domain in this nature must be condemned, and he must apologize to the chieftaincy fraternity. His comments come in response to a recent incident during the Green Ghana Day, where President Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo grew agitated and instructed the Greater Accra Regional Minister, Henry Kwate, to call the Mimpiasem chief to order for failing to stand during the national anthem recitation. You see, these are the people who are not serious in this country. These are the people who seek to turn the hands of time of the country backwards, anti-clockwise. What a shameful thing this guy here is saying. Can you believe this? And this is an organizer of the LPG. What a shame. And you expect your party to be able to even get 10 votes during the elections? Yes, Nana Akufo-Addo has no respect for some of these chiefs. Yes, Nana Akufo-Addo demonstrated that when he spoke so harshly to the chief of Aflawo. We all remember that Togbe Fiti He spoke to him like his little baby. We all condemned it, but the arrogant president will never come out and apologize. Apologies are not found in the DNA of this arrogant, self-centered president, lying president. My brother, my sister. But in this case where he ordered the Mimpiasem chief to stand up and show respect to the nation, my brother, my sister, I doff my hand for Nana Akufo-Addo. He did nothing but the needful. Oh, what a shame. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility. True humility. Now, if you sit down like a chief, if you sit down in your fool's paradise, if you sit down surrounding yourself with airs of pomposity, you want to hear that again? If you sit down in your fool's paradise, my God, if you surround yourself with an aura of pomposity, my God, you are causing nothing but diversity. And you would end up, my brother, my sister, in total oblivion. What a shameful thing. Now, if the chief was sick, why did he go to the ground? Or did he instantly fall sick at the place? Why did the rest of his subjects not also stand up for the national anthem? This is a shame. Now, if anything at all, this chief would have gone down in history if he had allowed his subjects to even hold him, 10 of them holding him to stand up. In fact, to support him to stand up. That would have been a show of humility. It would have been a show of total patriotism. But the arrogant Mimpiasem chief sat down like somebody who had suddenly been struck by thunder and lightning, surrounding himself with airs of pomposity, my brother, my sister, causing nothing but diversionary tactics. And today, there is an organizer who says Nana Addo should apologize. To who? In fact, if I had my own way, I will go to the presidency now and shake the hands of the president. The only reason I will not shake the hands of the president is that he is a man who has been created by Satan. And I do not deal with satanic bodies. See how many people have gone down the drain, all because of the inefficacious governance that we have in this country, perpetrated by the arrogant president Nana Akufo-Addo. But to every rule there is an exception. Much as Nana Akufo-Addo was created by Satan on the 11th day of the week, my brother, my sister, in this case, he did nothing but the right thing. The chief of Mimpiasem should be destooled. All the subjects around him who showed him loyalty rather than showing the country loyalty should bow down their heads in shame. And to this organizer, do you know what you're talking about at all? Are you okay? I leave it here. Now the next thing I want to look at, and I want to be very quick with this one, is coming from treenews.com, the most authentic source of news online. And it says, Jackie Quakesin doesn't even drink as enough water. Wound to me hits hard in campaign. And I read, Ashanti region chairman of the New Patriotic Party, NPP, Bernard Enchi-Bosiakon, has led the coalition of regional chairmen of the party to campaign vigorously in Asin North constituency ahead of the June 27 by-election. Now, according to Bernard Enchi-Bosiakon, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, a vote for James Jackie Quakesin will be a wasted vote because there is nothing to show for the 2 years he has been the member of parliament. He told NPP supporters at a rally in the constituency on Tuesday, June 13, that Mr. Jackie Quakesin has never spent a night in his hometown in Asin North and does not even drink water when he visits. If he had anything to do the past 2 years, he would have done, he said in Tree, but clearly he has done nothing. Quakesin is from this town, and MPP's Charles Opoku is also from this town, but me and my wife from this town, I sleep here. But Quakesin has not even spent a night in this town. He spent 45 years abroad. When I came, I fetched pipe-borne water from here to drink. If Kwesi is ready, he should also drink from the pipes here. He always carries his own water. Chairman Wontumi said the NPP will snatch the Acid North seat like they did the Kumewu seat last month. I am truly against MPs who cannot go down to the grassroots and be with the people. I lost it all for Jackie Kwesi from when he decided to flout our rules. If it's true that he lived abroad for 45 years and he comes here, by all means, when he drinks water from our tap, he's going to run diarrhea. By all means, if he goes out there to even drink water from our shops, unless he finds the right one, he will run diarrhea. How many of our brothers and sisters have lived abroad for just 1 year, and when they return home, it takes them another 2 years to be able to drink our water comfortably? What is in our water that is making people run diarrhea? Why is it that when we drink water from here, and we go to America and England and drink their water, we don't run diarrhea? But when they leave here and go to America and drink water in America, they run diarrhea. That's the other way around. When they leave America and come here and drink our water here, they run diarrhea. What is wrong with our water? Chairman Wontumi should be bowing down his head in shame. He's the king of Galamsey in Ghana. Galamsey is responsible for destroying our water bodies. Galamsey has been responsible for the tea-like water that is flowing in Obuasi. Galamsey is responsible for mutated births. Children are now being born with 32 teeth. On the very first day they are born, they have 32 teeth. Some of them have 2 penises. Some of them have 2 vaginas. Some of them don't even have a head at all. Mutated Homo sapiens. And when you look at this, it's a whole sad thing. In some villages in Ghana, if a woman gives birth to a child with 2 heads, they will stone the woman to death and call her a witch. They will never look for Chairman Wontumi and stone him, because they are so ignorant and they do not know that it is because of the works of these irresponsible people like Chairman Wontumi, who go around digging the ground, looking for gold, yet they do not care what they are doing to the environment. My brother, my sister, I am not in support of people who think that America or Canada or England is better than us. So when they come here, they look down on us. At the same time, I am not happy with people who go around destroying the environment and they want to go behind it and use it for politics. I am not a fan of Jackie Kwesi. Since Jackie Kwesi went for the elections, when he knew that he was not qualified at the time that he was filing his papers, succeeded in getting into parliament, he lost me as a fan. My brother, my sister. Again, what happened to the EC? Why was the EC not able to tell? Why did the EC not insist on a certificate before allowing Jackie Kwesi to go ahead with his nominations and so on and so forth, filing of papers? Chairman Wontumi, this is dirty politics. And the fact that the NPP is already there, constructing some roads there, tells you how shameless this party is. It tells you how shameless the president is. It tells you how shameless these people in power are. You went to Kumewu, twisted the hands of the people, snatched a certain shameful victory by pretending to be building roads for them. Right after you won the elections, you abandoned everything in the area. Now some other people are praying that their MPs die, so that the shameless government will go there and start constructing roads. Pseudo construction. Oh, what a shame. Next thing I want to quickly look at is coming from Peace FM Online, and it says civil servants endorsing political office aspirants must be stopped. Kwesi Pratt fires. And I read, Kwesi Pratt Jr. has kicked against public or civil servants endorsing political aspirants to win positions in their parties. He condemned this act where civil servants like chief executive officers of state agencies involve themselves with party partisan politics and issues as to even openly support the candidature of a particular aspirant. Once you take that position, you are supposed to be serving the whole of the nation, the country, everybody, irrespective of their political affiliation. So immediately it becomes important to tone down on your political affiliation. What a thing. My brother, my sister, what Kwesi Pratt is saying is a thunderbolt. It's a long shot. Not many Ghanaians are going to understand this. Even those who understand it will pretend they don't understand it. Today I was reading the book of Job. Job chapter 39. I think from about 13 all the way down. Or is it 33? Yes. And it was talking about the ostrich. God was talking about the ostrich. That is a very foolish bird. That the ostrich has huge feathers, yet it has no common sense. And that the ostrich was intentionally made senseless. But it was given the power of speed. That when it starts to run, even the horse starts to sit back and say, wow, what a flight. My brother, my sister, some of our countrymen behave like the proverbial jovial ostrich. No common sense. All they have is their physique. No brain, no iota of brain in their heads. Listen, my brother, my sister. When you have a chief endorse a political party openly, what are you saying to your subjects? What are you saying to the people you rule, who are divided on political lines? Number two, a religious leader. In your church, you have people of different affiliations and even creed. You stand and endorse one political party. What are you saying to the rest of them who do not support that political party? You are not being smart. A musician, your duty is to be able to entertain the people. Then you come out and you endorse a particular party. Now, what are you really trying to say to the rest of your audience who do not support that party? You are not being smart. The same way civil servants, you are paid with the taxpayers' money. The taxpayer is divided along different political lines. And you come out and openly support one political party. How about the people who belong to the other political party whose taxes are used to pay you? What are you saying to them? In this nation, in fact, we have a long way to go spreading common sense if we do not want to become like that ostrich in the book of Job. Read it from the book of Job 39. It's a senseless bird, no common sense. All it has is its strength and speed. Hallelujah. And God said he intentionally created it a stupid bird. That is a bird at all. To God be the glory. Eric Mawena Egbata is in the house. He's taking